on. Desktop audio is off. I should have it on full screen. And I go on that one. The BGN is there. Desktop audio is on. My mic is on. Fantastic. I put that there. I was really streaming. Ah, God, so tired. What are we looking at here? Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm probably gonna start reading. Okay. Hi everyone. This is the final day presentation for the Global Game Jam, and yeah, we're presenting our game. So I have my team with me, at least most of the members. I will share my screen with you guys because I know you can't see what the people are seeing online. So I'm gonna share screen. I'm not gonna be able to hear if I share screen too. I'm not gonna be able to hear. You know what? I'm just gonna share screen too. Okay, so I guess I will show you. Oh, this is the prototype. I guess we can start from. Should we start from the prototype, Hardas? What do you think? Hardas, are you there? Should we start from the prototype or just
I guess we can start there.
Start from the prototype, huh? Okay, yeah, I think it's the best way I will explain the madness.
You choose. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's the best way to explain the madness that we are currently going through. So, I'll just go full screen. Okay, so, man, going prototype. Should we start from the story? I don't know. I'm all over the place.
Probably the story.
Yeah, let's
that's
start
a
with
good
the
idea.
story. Yeah. So I guess Tendai, you can. The floor is yours.
Okay, I'll talk about the story for a bit. Okay, I joined the group late, like a day late, so I was given a baseline story of a rhino, a young rhino looking for a seed. So when coming up with the story, I just thought of what could have conspired for that story to happen. And so we started with the first draft of there just being a volcano eruption and it, causing them to go and look for something to save the villagers from like starvation and everything. But after refining, with co-writer, I think she's in here, she and I expanded it a bit more to involve more of like something happening when I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Nefarious seed? Tree was burnt down, and that actually had banishing powers for like the evil. So that's kind of the progression, and then the rhino goes on journey to protect the village from the evil spirit, which in this tale was named Inyam. And that's kind of how we came up with the story. I wrote more of the beginning part. Kizito wrote more on the end part. So yeah, explain.
Cool. Yeah. So I guess Babo, you can explain how I guess the story influenced your art for like the character art for our character.
Yeah, thanks, So yeah, we just decided upon a Rhino as a character because we decided early on that the game would be African themed. So yeah, we went through the process, talked a bit, and we were originally planning on like a human character, but one thing led to another. So yeah, we got a Rhino character, little yeah, just went through lots of other designs, but we eventually settled on this one. Yeah, because this one looked more rhino-ish, cutish. The original design, the head was more rounded, and it just didn't look right. So we just changed it to this one. Hopefully, this one looks a bit better. Yeah. So that's how we eventually settled on the design.
Cool. And I guess on the environmental design, Hardest, you mind linking? Yeah, you mind linking me the video? That maybe I can find it. I guess. I have to scroll all the way up. We initially, God, I have to go all the way up. We found a like inspiration for environment for the way the game was supposed to look. We found a video of a top-down. I guess it's an action RPG that we want for the game. So that kind of inspired the art for the character a bit and the art style that we went for in the environment. I'm just scrolling up through our Discord to find the link we shared a lot this weekend. So um, it will be a while. Just give me a second. Okay, yeah, there it is. So it's a game called Last Moon. So this was the inspiration for the art style we were kind of going for. And we had Zuze like actually draw most of the. Well, he drew like a tree and like I guess like that. Um, yeah, so kind of what we were going for, and I guess the end result. Well, not the end result, but like we got some assets from uh, what are they called? A free repository. I don't know, like where did you get them from, Hardest?
Well, some of it was free, and some of it was like from a library that I have access to
Yes,
for my artwork.
yes, exactly. So yeah, so we got the assets and pasted them into the I guess workspace. This is the prototype zone, so everything's a mess. So like everything that we were trying to make work in the game is here. So everything that failed and everything that worked is all here. This is like the super backend. The final product looks way cleaner. But yeah, I guess we're showing you the process that we went through to finally get to what we wanted to do. And yeah, I guess I can show you the. So the final product ended up looking like this. So um, Zuze, is he here? Let me not speak for him. Are you here, man? I guess you can talk about the level designing. Like,
Yes, yes, I am here.
yeah, I guess talk about how you went about doing the
Well,
design.
no, it wasn't like I didn't really have a plan for this. It was more just that laying things. But the only thing I would say I worked around was from the video, the game, Last Moon,
Mm-hmm.
the orientation of how far the levels went. As you can see, it looks like a long strip. So I went for that design. Everything else was just like some free flow work. Just place stuff here, see if it works, place it there. The whole look was a whole jungle vibe. The village is a little intact. So I wanted us to start at a place where it was a little okay. It looked a little good. Then further out from the village as they go, the land gets worse, which is in the next level, which I guess you show later.
Yeah.
If we're having a look at all the levels, yeah. A little bit of a nice cave
We'll start with the cave or the.
for our Oracle character. We could either one. This is like dead land which has been affected and poisoned by the volcano, and the volcano is at the very end. Which initially I was planning on us having another level inside the volcano, but due to time, didn't have time to get that done.
Yeah.
But we do have a cave. The cave was meant for our Oracle character, who we don't have in the cave right now. But but hey, yeah, at least we got the cave done. It was supposed to be all magical, crystal like, you know. I know some people are like, no, but plant hardness was heavily against plants growing in the cave, and I was like, no, because it's all mythical like, and it's got this magical essence. Like, I mean, there's an oracle in there, so I was like, hey, why not? So, but yeah, that was it was all as I go, just make it up as I go. I didn't really lay out any plans on how things should really look like. I mean, of course, we got some assets which we wanted. We, at least for that, we kind of had an idea of what assets we wanted to use, like the rocks, the vegetation. I'm sure you can see like the spikes and stuff that are popping out in the cave, the ground. So yeah, that at least. But actual layout of the level, it was just.
Cool. I guess I can pivot to the animations of the character. So, I wanted, I'm gonna loop them. I wanted the character to have like cool walking animations for each direction that she moves around. So up, down, left, right. Um, so yeah, she has those now when she's moving. But then I realized that when she stopped moving, when you stop pressing the move button, she just kind of stands still. So I asked for idle animations. So the idle animations are when like you're not pressing any button. So like at least it's so that it just doesn't look like a screenshot. So you can like tell like it's a game that you're playing still. So like that's the when you're facing down, when you're facing left, right, etc. Yeah. So I was really happy with this. This was Babo's art again. So as you can see, this one's just 2 frames. We could add more, but that's a lot of work. And I'm yeah very very happy with that. Is there anything else to talk about art style wise? I guess the enemy, the monkey. So initially in the prototype, where is the prototype? Oh, this is the final product. In the prototype, for the first enemy I had was I didn't have a PNG, so I used good old Bernie there, and he was moving left and right with a sign command. But then I found that it's. I mean, we got a monkey asset, and that's what we ended up using um, for our main enemy at the moment. He moves left and right, and he has 9 frames, so like his movement is way more smoother, which is I guess kind of cool. Yeah, other than that, I guess that's pretty much it for art style stuff. I guess we can move on to music. So, you guys, I'll have to share another screen for you Discord people. So just give me a second. I'm gonna have to share what we're testing out. Like, is it this one or this type? Yeah, we tested out different types. As you can see, that's good old Brady there, moving left and right. Oh yes. Also, so that spinning thing you see up there was supposed to be the attack animation. Initially, we wanted the character to attack, and I tried all sorts of methods, and I honestly I failed to make the attack work. I tried making it a bullet, it didn't work with the tile movement. I tried, man, I spent most of the game jam trying to make the attack work. I feel like if I gave up early and started doing other stuff, would have gone further. But yeah, I guess that's a lesson. I guess you can learn. I was super stubborn. I really wanted it to work. Yeah, so this is where I was testing collision and layers. Like, I don't want her to walk on top of trees. So this is, again, the prototyping phase. I guess I'll show you how. Yeah, so we got a sound effect there when you're like attacked by the enemy, when you like walk, when you slide with him, and also we got the HP, the health moving up and down based on the you get hit. Yeah, even that sound effect was made by Wilson, so that's really really cool. Yeah, so he made other sounds that we were supposed to use that I just didn't get a chance to use in the game. Are you guys seeing anything now?
Dennis, I think we missed what you were showing. We just heard what you were showing.
The entire time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let me.
You didn't probably need to change the screen.
Oh, so you're just hearing it. You didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah, we heard the sounds.
But you didn't see it. Let me.
Shanked.
We hear, but we don't see.
Shanked by Dennis.
Shame for you guys who are. Now you see? Do you see now?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just go through it again for you people on Discord. Yeah, like I said, testing the different types of grass. What was ready there? That's the shield I was talking about. The shield bash that I failed to make work. All the way down. This is what I was talking about. Layering, like I don't want to walk on top of the trees, I want to walk behind the trees. Oh yeah, and I added a bit of a flash effect when you get hit. So yeah, so that is what I was talking about. Cool. Okay, so I wanted to, I guess, preview some of the other sounds that Wilson made. So he had a boss theme. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear that on Discord?
No, we can't hear anything.
Oh,
No.
at all? Like nothing even now?
Nothing at all.
No love for us, Dennis.
No love for you guys. Okay, it's the boss.ogg theme. It's in the what if I share Discord? I guess I have to share Discord for you guys to see. It's so dumb. But I'll share Discord.
Oh, the boss battle.
Yes, we got it.
You can hear now?
We can hear it.
Okay. Yeah, so that's one of the other themes that he made. So this was supposed to be for the boss battle. If we had a boss battle, this is super early on in development. Yeah, this is another one he had, like let's say like a battle theme, I guess. Yeah, I really like this one as well. So he really did make like a lot of music for the game that I really wanted us to use. This is like the early poster that Zuze made for the game. The people online can see. Yeah, this is the early poster that Zuze made for the game. Yeah, he was told to change it by Hardas.
No. I didn't ask for it to be changed.
What did you ask for?
I suggested a small tweak.
Cool.
Yeah, small tweak.
He said that it looked too.
It's a
battle-
cartoon character.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Actually, I agree with you.
That looks like alien rhino.
Yeah. Okay, so this was the other sound effect. Excuse me, that he had for, let's say, like a singing
Wow.
word. He also had a walking one. So I put in the walking one, but what ended up happening is, it would loop. So it would like every time I pushed the button, it would start the sound again. So it was like, and then it would finish the whole sound. So it would lay on top of itself. So it was just. So what I actually needed is just that I didn't have enough time to tell him. I just needed the one sound, the one footstep, just the bump, just the one, and I think that would have worked. But it did work initially. So I guess you're seeing our Discord chat stuff. This is the shield stuff. I really like this. It's such a shame I couldn't use it. Oh, so this I used for the when you're hit by the enemy. So at least I got to use that one. This was for the first attack that she was supposed to have. And then this is for like a charge. Yeah, so those are the sounds that Wilson made for us, which I think are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so I've gone through music. What else is there, guys? I don't wanna skip anyone. Yeah, I guess I'll open the preview again. Just hold on. Discord people. Just give the Discord people the construct window. So now I guess I'm gonna show you the backend, the coding stuff. So we wanted to shift levels, right? Like when you finish the first layout thing, you go to the next level. So this purple doorway takes you to the next level. Why isn't it working? Holy moly. Why is it white? Oh, this is Hardest's version which does this. Okay, yeah, so I guess that's one bug. It's supposed to take us to like layout 2, which is that. But I guess we were running into that problem. So I'll stop streaming. So in layout 2, this is what we kind of used to test how we can shift between levels. But this is I guess where we kind of ended up as a team. Initially the camera had a problem following us around, and as you can see, it was hard for us to move from one level to the next level. So that's kind of where our constraints began or ended or whatever. So now I'll show you the full game that we did. Is this the final one? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you the final game. So when Zuze sent me the level, he sent me the level without the character, without the enemies. So I had to copy the enemies in from the prototype into here. I just did it real quick. I could paste in more. I have that bar which is invisible in the game is what stops the monkey from going all the way down that side. It's what like it blocks him in, so he's moving left and right between those green bars. And that purple door is what allows us to go into the next stage. So does that. So I'm gonna start the game. No, I should start from where's the first one from the title. Can you guys on Discord see this? See the starting thing?
No, since you started it, it's still on the construct window.
Okay, let me change that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the menu was done by Hardest, and we had to resize it really late, so that's why it's a bit all over the place. When you click, you get the first story bit, and yeah, you can keep clicking to the next thing. So as you can see, the button keeps moving and the size keeps changing because I had to resize it really later on. Because our aspect ratio for the camera was very different. And then it heads into the game. So the one thing that I failed to put into the final game that we have at the moment is the health bar. But other than that, the movement is working, the idle animations are working, and I hope that my monkeys are behaving. Yes. Get hit by it. So, I guess because we didn't have attack animations, we're supposed to make it become like some sort of exploration game. So if you're a player who was in this for the first time, because of the angle of the camera, and because there's no map, you'd have to like blindly walk around and figure out where you're supposed to go. Hopefully the story would have made you try and be curious, to like try and find a cave, or try and find an oracle, or try and find a volcano. So you keep moving around until you get to... I'm also lost. Rip. You try and walk around until you get to the volcano. Okay, there we are. Okay, so as you can see, when we are in construct, there's a big purple box there, but that's hidden. But it is a doorway. It's supposed to take us to level 2. Are you kidding me? It's working? What? How? This... Zuz, are you seeing this? I don't understand.
Oh wow!
What?
I love it. I love it.
I don't know, it wasn't working beforehand. Now it's working all of a sudden. Okay, yeah, so this one takes you... I changed the code because I was testing stuff out. Oh, okay, the camera is still wonky. Yeah, that's supposed to be the volcano. And... yeah. Cool, it's working. Fantastic. I still need to obviously work on the camera when you get to another level because it's, as you can see, it's stuck. But that's the game. That is the game. Yeah. I am so shocked that it worked, man. Last minute. Like, what? Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else to add.